What's going on? What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing this morning? How y'all doing this evening? Welcome to another edition, second week of Pinellas High
Yes,
School
sir.
Media Group Weekly, where we just bring you guys some news outside of football. Just bring you a few things outside of that, and of course, we're gonna keep it football as well, and talk a little bit of news as far as that. How you doing this week, Green?
Man, I'm good, man. Can't complain. It's been a busy week, but busy means production. So I'm doing well, man. Hanging in there.
Okay. Yeah, I saw your son got a few offers, man. Congratulations on that. Um, I saw that he got Warner. Was that someone who was at the camp this past weekend with Coach BJ Hall?
Yeah, he actually didn't go to the camp. But it's just that time of the year where schools are circling around and looking at guys and potential guys that can fit the bill. And as far as just from how he finished off last year, he was injured part of the season with a shoulder, and he bounced back at the end of the year to kind of finish up strong. So a lot of schools are starting to see like how he finished up, and then with another year, he was just a junior, so this is senior year. So a lot of them kind of like his size and like his range, and see that he may grow a little bit more. So it's kind of intriguing to some schools, just with his athletic ability. So things starting to.
Okay. All right, man. And just starting off with that, we're give me one moment. Just starting off with that, we're gonna try to talk about a little bit tonight about some of the guys who have been getting some of those offers. Um, I know that this week we had a lot of guys. Well, a lot of guys have already been coming. We've had, honestly, let's be real. A lot of coaches they stopped through CAI. Of course, they stopped through CCC and a lot of these Clearwater schools outside of Lakewood. So of course we had some guys get some big offers this week. Start with of course we have Trey McClellan, who got a big offer from Western Carolina. I know that's something that he's been waiting for a minute. We also got Mr. Antoine Raymond, who pretty much right now is probably the hottest prospect in the area, um, by far, along with some other players that are on his team. Um, Even though he wasn't our top player, his skills and the way he moves in running back is the schools are coming in. You got Indiana, Pitt, Minnesota, just to name a few. He's very hot within the SEC, and then we also had Joaquin Kuvlikis. I want to hopefully I'm saying this right. He also got a big offer from S in the SEC today from Arkansas. So CAI, is definitely bringing them in. Of course, we got Walter Flanoy, who re-offer from Bethune, and then top returning cornerback Kevin Davis. He got his first offer from Bethune. So definitely want to give those guys a shout out, um, because that was a big deal. On top of what your son did. Did you get a chance to see anybody else that got any offers this week?
Um, yeah, let's see. I think Shawnee was offered. I don't know if you said Shawnee. Did you say Shawnee?
No,
Dude.
I didn't.
Yeah, I saw that he was re-offered by Indiana. They actually was at Lakewood and talked to my son today. And then I saw where who else has gotten the kid out of CAI. He's been picking up some offers as of late. Not the running back. He plays offensive lineman. And I can't pronounce his name. It's like it start. I know his last name starts with the O. He was on our list. I'm pretty sure he was on your list as well for maybe a second team old lineman from CAI. But saw he picked up a offer as well. This is the time of the year that a lot of schools are coming back, maybe on some guys that they may have missed the first cycle, the early signing period, and then trying to clean up some of those last 2024 kids before the February signing day. And then they have an opportunity to come in and talk to some 2025s. And if those guys fit the bill, they'll offer. Or some guys that may be right there on the bubble, they may tell them that they'll come back and see them in the spring. So this is a vetting period and opportunity for some of those guys who, of course, missed that first early signing day in December. but still has an opportunity to sign in February. And then for those 2025 kids who's next, the process is actually just starting for them. So, coaches are starting to put guys on their board, on their recruiting board, and they're going back and doing their homework and then potentially coming back. And if they don't offer them now, maybe looking at they spring film and sending the offer out then in the spring. So for all you guys who missed that early signing period, as far as the 2024s, you guys have an opportunity now for schools that's coming down and coming through the schools to kind of see what's left. And then for you 2025 guys, just word to the wise, this is an opportunity and a chance for you to get yourselves right, taking care of your body, making sure that you're hitting the weight room so you look impressive when these schools come in. You don't want to be the same size that you were when they come now, and then they come back after this in the spring, and you don't look like you haven't lifted the weight or you haven't tried to make any adjustments to how you look as far as your frame and what you did in the spring. So this is definitely an audition for you 2025 kids to make sure that you getting in the weight room, you taking care of those grades, and then not only that, but when you those coaches do come in, you build a rapport, you talk to them, you follow them on Twitter, and you stay in contact with them. So therefore, you can start the recruiting process, because as you can see, come this time next year, you guys will be in the spot that the 2024s was in, and the 2026 kids will be in the position that you're in. So you want to try to make it to where you build that rapport, you build a relationship with these coaches, you get their Twitter and you stay on them. You send them stuff, you tell them, "Hi, coach, remember you met me in the spring? Here's my film. Here's my spring film," and then you load them out the year. So therefore they can keep up with you. And hopefully, like I said, if you can get on their board, good. But if not, then they can still have an opportunity to come back and scoop you up late in the process, because they'll have all your
Okay.
information.
All right, all right, all right. So we're gonna move on from that. Talk about a couple other things. So right now, we another thing we want to talk about. We got a few transfers. Got Kono leaving for CCC. That's some big news that came out this week. Sean Kono leaving for CCC. This is actually I know Sean started at Northside Christian St. Pete Catholic Calvary, so this will be his last ride. Hopefully, helping CCC get back to the state championship. But also, it was a couple other transfers as well. You got Armani Sullivan out of he's headed to Bogosiega. We got Alex Chuba out of Lakewood, also going to CCC. And we got Colin Cervoni out of Largo going over to Seminole. So that's just a little bit of news we wanted to throw out there as well. Those are the top transfers right now. Kono definitely adds a different dimension to that backfield, and I would definitely expect that backfield to maybe touch close to 3,500 to 4,000 yards this year. So just wanted to go over that real quick. We actually got a guest tonight. We're going to be going over our top linebackers. But before we bring our guest on real quick, what do you think about these transfers, Green? And have you heard any words as far as any other transfers?
Yeah, actually, one of the top safeties in the county. I know you probably seen Jeremiah Jones, who was
Oh yeah.
previously at Northeast. He's now at Sumner High School, which is in Riverview. So he'll be over in Hillsborough County. And then I did put out an article, kind of sort of, speaking to some of the guys that you mentioned, and had some tidbits. Right now, hearing some rumbles about another kid that could possibly be on the move. Of course, I was told not to say anything until everything is go through. Everything is confirmed. But this one is going to be a big move, and it's going to send some shockwaves through Pinellas County if it does go through. And so as far as that's concerned, those were the only other two, that I know right now, right off the bat, and I'm pretty sure there'll be more as spring starts to hit. It's always the high school transfer portal, where these kids start looking around and they start to look at, maybe some greener pastures. I'll just say it in that sense. So
Okay. All right, cool, man. And as I talked about, this week we put out an article about the top linebackers. We went ahead and put the top three out. Mr. Alexis from Northeast, Mr. Glar from CAI, and we got Mr. Cunningham from Pinellas Park. Right now, our linebacker class, we don't have a huge linebacker class, but the linebackers that we do have are they're pretty productive. We like, I want to say Cunningham's the only junior. The other two backers have they have experience. Uh, so our linebacker class, we're going to go ahead and bring in somebody who's going to give us a little bit of game about what he has going. He was definitely one of our top linebackers last year. I know the year before, just getting his feet wet in Northeast, but was a big man in the middle this year so far. So we're going to go ahead and bring him in before we really expand on this linebacker talk. So we got Mr. Mo Alexis here. What's going on, sir?
How you doing, sir?
We doing good. We doing good, man. Good to see you. We definitely thank you for coming in today and helping us just talk about, what's going on with what's going on not only in your situation but at Northeast. So just to start off, Green, you got any questions before we start off, Green?
Yeah. So Mo, I know that you were one of the top linebackers in our area this past season. Just want to ask, what was it that contributed to you, and when did that light come on that you said, "Man, I can really be one of the best in the area"?
First, coaching. The coaches, they believed in me and they wanted me to step up this year, and I took that role in stepping up and becoming a leader. And my teammates helped me with becoming that leader and being able to take over that leadership and being able to be trusted by everyone, not only coaching staff but my teammates also.
Gotcha. And secondly, when you notice that, like, man, I'm actually like one of the top linebackers in the area, what did that say to like the hard work and all the stuff that the things that you put in to get to that spot? Like,
It definitely feels good being able to my hard work is being shown and that I am producing at all levels right now. And I'm being able to do that with the consistency and with, like I said, coaching and teammates believing in me and being able to do that. So, yes, it definitely feels good. It's definitely a good thing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let me ask one question real quick. What steps have you and the team taken during the off season to prepare for the spring and the challenges and opportunities of next season? I know that some guys left, a lot of key guys left. You had a lot of senior leadership. So what do you see and what steps have you taken to help out towards next year so far?
I still see the vision like we did last year. And, the vision is always to go to states. And I still see that vision, even losing key players, still see the vision. And I still see that we can do it. And we've been working out lately. Workout's been great with everybody being able to attend it. And it's just been good. I still see the vision. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And let's see. So you guys had a good season, 8-4 record, man. Great win at Largo. I know that that Jesuit, of course, I know you guys went in there confident, but I know that you guys got more experience than anything out of that. What did you learn from that game? Because I remember when I was playing my 11th grade year, we took a loss. And, I learned a lot of things about myself playing against, some better competition. I learned a lot of my weaknesses. What did you learn from that Jesuit game?
I learned personally that it's a good experience, especially for younger kids and kids that are about to graduate. It's definitely an experience playing against competition that that's very well known around places in our city and other nations. And that it definitely felt good playing a team that was good, and we did our best against them, and
Right.
we fell short to them. But it definitely was a good experience, and it felt honorable.
So do you feel like I say from when we lost, like I say, I learned a lot as far as my skills and as far as my play and as far as stepping up. Did you, when you left that game, did you feel like there was some things you could work on, or did you feel like you just got to get better? You know what I'm saying? Or
Yes,
did you, like I say, did you feel like there was little things in your game that really stood out to you in your mind that you like, okay, if I want to step up to Jesuit next year, I have to do these things.
there's always room to improve,
Right.
and that's with anything. There's always room to improve, and you know, playing Jeswick and them being a very tough team, I learned a lot in what I can get better as doing this off season and perfecting my craft day in and day out.
Definitely, boss. So, what are your goals? Just looking beyond high school, do you have aspirations to play football at the collegiate level? If so, what factors will you consider when choosing a program? And yeah, what pretty much what do you look forward to as far as when you going to school?
Yes, I do. I do plan on going to college, and a team that I've been in mind with is University of South Florida, and I love the way they get coached. I love the way they play. They play fast football, and they play together, and I love it.
Yes, sir. Definitely. Yeah, man. We definitely want to keep you boys home. We're hoping that USF definitely starts to recruit home because at one point in time, man, we had a lot of players on that team, and we got the number 2 in the nation with a large Tampa Bay football fan base. So I know you're real cool with Jared over there, and I know he signed over there. So I know that definitely boost your aspirations as far as playing for them, man. So I know that's something that you're definitely looking forward to. But so as a key player and leader on the team, how do you plan on motivating and inspiring your teammates? Because of course you could step in like you did last year, but you're a senior now. A lot of your senior leadership is gone. How do you plan on motivating and inspiring your teammates differently than you approached it this year?
Taking it one step at a time. We have a young group, and with our young group, we have a lot of talent. And once we learn this offseason how to work with our talent together and play as a team and being able to take it one day at a time and be able to work and create team bonding, I think we'll do all right this year.
Definitely. You got some more questions for him, Green?
Yeah, I was just gonna add just a few more questions. And one in particular is as far as coming into the spring and probably in this like going into the summer, kind of what does that schedule look like? Probably some visits thrown in there, some camps. What's your schedule gonna look like during like the spring and the summer time?
Yes, I will plan on going to a lot of camps this year. You know, being able to showcase my talent to college coaches there, and being able to play and also take a lot of visits this year when I get chances. And if coaches are willing to throw out chances to help me visit, yes, I will be doing all of it. Yep.
Gotcha. And uh Willa kind of spoke on it a little bit, but from this year, from last year coming into this year, what is it that you're going to really focus on from from a athletic standpoint? Like, what are you going to really be targeting, or have coaches told you this is what we want to see you do a little bit better, or just from watching your film, have you seen some things that you say, dang, now that I watch my film, I did good, but this is what I can do better and add to my game?
Definitely getting my speed up and being able to place from sideline to sideline, being able to chase down plays in the backfield, being able to be more disruptive in the backfield and with passing plays, and being able to sniff out everything. So yes, with watching film every day and being able to see what I can perfect this offseason.
All right. And
Definitely, man.
got one more. Lastly, so I know you play linebacker here in high school, and you're kind of like a tweener guy where I know you're going to grow both up and out. What position do a lot of schools see you at the next level, as a linebacker, or do they feel like they can slide you back um, at the safety spot?
Honestly, with the recruiting process right now, I'm not being recruited by anybody, but I think honestly, if I do stay the height I am, I will tend to move back to safety and play more of a role where I can see the field better,
Mhm.
just as I can as linebacker, and being able to come down and make plays per usual, like I did this offseason.
Definitely,
Absolutely.
definitely, man. And yeah, man. One thing I could say, you know, don't worry about that recruiting, man. One thing we've learned is definitely gonna come, man. So
Oh, yeah.
hopefully this summer we'll be able to send you guys. You're definitely gonna be our top 50. So we hope to send some guys off to some camps and do some things. So hopefully you could be a part of that process. But my last question is, so you guys got that playoff win against Hillsborough. I know that was tough, and winning that. Did you learn anything from that and winning that game? Did you learn anything about your players? What? How did you feel after that game was over?
I mean, going into that week from Monday to Friday, it was a lot of intensity. Practice was rowdy. Everybody was on point this that week, and Northeast having winning a playoff game in quite some time. It's definitely hard on players and coaches, but that game was just an electrifying game. It was a magical game, and being able to win it and go into the second round with our team. And man, I love my guys, and we played our hearts out that game.
Definitely, definitely, man. Because yeah, they definitely, a lot of people had you as an underdog. Hillsborough, they definitely were shocked over that, man. So after I saw that Largo game from you guys, I knew the type of momentum you guys were taking into that playoff game, man. So I already knew it was going to be very intense. I knew that Largo win was big because it's just like I say, leading up into the playoffs, having that momentum was definitely key. So I know you playing behind Big Trevon James. I'm just watching your tape, just seeing the play, man. You kind of moving around him. Uh, how do give us some other prospects that we can look forward to for Northeast that we quite haven't heard about yet?
Johnny Williams, a class of 26. Kevon Inman, class of 26
Oh, yeah, we
also.
know about. Oh
They
yeah,
fly.
that boy himself.
Yeah, those boys fly around. They get to it. They play hard. They play fast. Um, Definitely don't shy away from no contact at all. They play pretty well, and I love them guys. J5, an awesome athlete.
Sir.
Javion McKenzie, an awesome athlete on
Yes,
both
sir.
sides. Mikael Washington, Keontae Williams, definitely great athletes. And they play, they put their heart in it week in, week out, and they go out there chasing it.
Definitely, man. Those are some big names, man. So it sounds like you guys got a lot of return of experience. So
Yes,
I
sir.
know that's definitely gonna be key, man. So man, I know that's it for me, man. I definitely appreciate you coming by here, man, and showing your face, letting us know what's going on. This won't be your last time, hopefully. Hopefully we'll be having you we got some preview shows. Like I said, this summer we hopefully are planning on taking over the top 25, top 50 to some camps. So, hopefully we can make that happen and have you on the trip, man. And we definitely appreciate you coming in, showing everybody your face. Everybody, once again, this is one of our top linebackers, Mr. Mo Alexis. Got anything you want to say to everybody before you leave?
Just keep grinding, keep doing it, man. Just
Yes,
keep
sir, man.
doing it.
Tell Trey we said what's up, man. We
Yes, sir. I
uh
got you.
yeah,
Yes,
tell him
sir.
we said what's up.
Thanks for coming
All
on,
right,
big guy. We
all right.
appreciate
Thanks for coming on, man.
Yes,
We'll
sir.
talk to you later. All right.
Yes.
All right, y'all. So that was Mr. Mo Alexis, the man in the middle for Northeast. Definitely was glad to have him on. He definitely kept me abreast of some players that I hadn't thought about. Man, they definitely have they definitely have some nice people coming back. So I look forward to what they're going to be bringing to the table this year. I definitely look forward to that because we know that they had a lot of skill guys. Those guys he's
Yeah,
naming, these are some good kids. These are some good players, man. So if they can really reach their potential, the playoffs will definitely be the minimum as far as where they go. They can at least make it back to the second round, I think. So shouts out to my guy Mo Alexis, man. And just to throw a few other things out there, man, we had our boy Jeff Jones. He made it to the I want to say the Georgia Florida game where they went out there and did their thing, man. And he showed out. 80-yard kickoff return for a touchdown, 11 carries, 130 yards, one touchdown. A little bit funny in the air with the 88 yards, but overall, it was an experience for him that I think will definitely will boost his recruitment. Hopefully, I don't know what recruiters are waiting for, but it could be a position thing. It could be, I don't know exactly what it could be. What do you think, Grant?
Yeah, I just think, man, right now, it's still early, and of course, those guys in the, those coaches, they come and they do the eye test, and they come and they poke and they pry, and they get a real good evaluation of the size and all that stuff. To me, can play at any level, and he's proved that by far he's one of the best, not only in the area, but in the state. This young man, stats speak for itself, and I think he was our state leader as far as touchdowns as is concerned. But to answer your question, I don't know what schools are waiting on, to be honest. If I was, a school, I would already pull the trigger, especially with his versatility, being able to run the ball, and return kicks from a special team aspect. It's almost a no-brainer. But I tell you right now, Jeff Jones, don't get weary. The offers will come. Just keep doing your thing, big guy.
Yeah, man, and just a message to schools, man. This is the type of kid that he's loyal. If I was a school and I really, went in and figured out this kid, I would definitely offer sooner than later, just based on the fact that he's looking for somebody to be loyal to him, and I think that he's going to be loyal to whatever school that he goes to. He hasn't wavered from St. Pete one bit. He's done nothing but help elevate the program and add to his add to it by doing the kickoff returns, you know what I'm saying, and doing the extra stuff that needs to be needed. So I think he's going to be a bigger piece of the puzzle for for next year. So definitely, coaches, I would go ahead and pull the trigger just based on the fact that this is a loyal kid, man. This is a loyal kid who is who I think is prepared to show how loyal he is, and he's prepared to give his all to any team. So just to throw that out for coaches, I think that's something real big. And just to go, just to kind of end this one, man. We ain't got too much news. We're gonna talk about something else tonight. We're gonna talk about we got some PCAC championships coming up for basketball. We got the championships this year. They're coming through the South. They're coming through Lakewood and Gibbs. So we got the PCAC championship for girls. That's going to be at Lakewood. I want to say Friday or the Saturday. And we also have the PCAC championship for the boys. That's going to be at Gibbs Friday, February 2nd. Listed here to the right, you got Mr. O'Neal Delancey, who is definitely one of the top underclassmen out here right now, along with Mr. Jacob Daniels, who I believe is also a football player. Those two guys are making up, putting some pretty hefty points down for a long Gibbs team. And then, of course, we got Coach Tunzel over there, historically great coach over there at Lakewood. Mm-hmm. She has, she's been they've been pretty much number one all season in the Pinellas boys courtside connection. And they're doing what they're due. So I believe tonight they're waiting to see how a three-way tie is, to see who they're going to be playing. So it's good to see, some of these championships coming through some historically good teams. One thing about it, if you could beat these teams, you deserve it, because these two are two strong historical teams with great players, not just good players, great players. Shout out to Lakewood's Sanaya McIntosh. She just reached 1,000 points as a junior in her career. So give a shout out to her. And that's pretty much that on the basketball front as we get ready to end that season and head into spring. I know you got a chance to watch. Did you get a chance to watch the girls' game for Lakewood Green?
Yeah, so I watched them a few times. I watched them. They had that tournament in what was that? The latter part of December, early part of January. Actually, it was the Martin Luther King weekend. They had that tournament, and they beat a really good Miami Northern team. And then the tournament continued on. It was a Friday and a Saturday. I don't know who won the whole tournament. I know recently a team that was in the tournament was Cardinal Gibbons, who they recently just played. I want to say Tuesday night, maybe Tuesday or Monday night, and they beat them. No, it was actually Saturday, because my wife went, and Cardinal Mooney ended up edging them out in that game. And I know they were in the tournament as well. So I don't know who won the actual tournament, but man, Lakewood by far is one of the better teams, or if not better teams, the best team in Pinellas County, as far as the girls is concerned. And they can go as far as they want to go. They have everything they need. I think what's going to kill them is if they run against a team that matches up with them well and have size, because a lot of, other than the one tall girl they have, everybody is around that 5'10", 5'9", tallest. So, that's the only problem I can see. But as far as scores, attacking the basket, just defense, they lights out. And I got an opportunity to see Gibbs as well. Gibbs, man, they got one of the best team in the county. Those guys are above the rim, rocking. They all play fast, physical, and they make their shots, and they're hard to beat. So I like Gibbs winning that PCAC basketball for this area, for the guys. And I like Lakewood winning it for the girls. So
Definitely, man, definitely. So, hey, sounds like a plan to me, man. So, that's it for today, guys. We just wanted to go over a few things with you. Going to try to do some stuff weekly, as usual. Try to just keep bringing some content to you guys, letting you guys know what's going on. As these offers come in and all of those things. Once again, we have signing day coming up very, very soon. Very, very soon for a lot of players. So, look out for that second round of signings, and hopefully, man, we'll be back to you guys next week. And you got anything before we go, Green?
nah, man, just y'all keep your eyes posted for these weekly pop-ups, so we can give you the latest on what's going on around the county, both in the basketball realm and on the gridiron.
Definitely. So we'll talk to you folks later, man. Y'all have a great night.